Laois Junior A Football Championship Final brings together Park Ratheniska and Barrowhouse. John Finn is the man in the middle. The ball is in, the game is on. Cathal Green winning the ball first, breaking away, but it's covered back there. Wing half back Shea Fader for Barrowhouse. Long time since Barrowhouse won a Laois Junior football title. Into the middle of the field, it's James Malone. Ball blocked away by Cathal Green. Bursting his way forward. County minor star of last year, wins a free, taken quickly right down along the far sideline. Grabbed on down there by Brendan Finkel, came into the side for John Kelly. Brendan with the ball, turning, twisting, better known as a hurler. Back outside to another man into the team, Stephen Dennehy, in for the injured Ned Flanagan. Still fighting for possession on the far side of the field. John Flynn gives the free to Barrowhouse. Perfect evening football, breeze blowing in favour of Park Ratheniska in this opening half. Barrowhouse then against it. Young Donald Kingston, well, their star player, first cousin of the Beaners, broke onto the county team this year, having played his football in Carlow for the past couple of years. But out to win the ball is Donald Kingston. Big man, he's only 16 years of age. Right footed kick, kicked on inside, but it's gathered back there by Mark Delaney. And the ball punched outside to Andy Moran. Long time serving for Ratheniska. Big ball forward, but a ball taken, going astray. Punched on outside. To the number 18, who's Jim Gufferty. Back inside, Alice, good play. Back covering well, in possession of the ball. On the wing half forward, Joe Murphy. Joe forcing his way forward. And Colin Brennan playing as well. Ball punched on down. Coming out on this side of the field, the linesman Charles McGrath for the Heat. He gives it to Park Ratheniska. Chasing out to it, Brendan Fingleton. Fingleton wins the ball. He turns inside Mike Murphy, going away from Murphy. Murphy gets back. Oh, he runs into a haymaker and stopped. John Flynn said it was the frontal charge on him. Barrowhouse man protests his innocence, and the free in is to Park Ratheniska, a chance for them to open their account. Three changes then on the Park Ratheniska side. The ball chipped over the bar by Kieran Delaney, one of the twins. Mark playing at centre half back, and Kieran playing at corner forward, and he gets the opening score of the game. 2.5 minutes gone in this opening half. Kieran Delaney with a point. Kick out will be taken by Carol Fitzgerald. Ball breaks down in the middle of the field. Midfielder there is James Malone. He's fouled. Trying to build up, it's Joe Murphy, lively player. He's a back outside to his midfielder, James Malone. Bursting his way forward, he's a strong player, and he's foul going forward in a kickable position just outside the semicircle. And it'll be young Donny Kingston playing in his first county junior final. Have already won the league, the Division 4 of the league, did Barrowhouse. Some of their players were successful with St. Joseph's in the Minor B Football Championship, and looking to extend their unbeaten record this year. And Donny Kingston puts it over the bar. And maybe if he had been taking the frees in Newbridge for Laois minors, well, there might be an All-Ireland final coming up. Certainly on the night, it was kicked away that night. But Kingston has the class, and well, he'll be there for, I think, for another 2 years at minor level. 4 minutes gone. Kingston from that free after the foul committed on James Malone. Free quickly taken by Andy Moran, kicked on in front of Stephen Dennehy. Tombo turned around, pulled around, brought to the ground, and Tombo wins the free. Tom started his career with Park Ratheniska, then transferred to Stradbally, won county senior football titles with them, but now back with his old club again, and made a huge difference right throughout his championship at full forward. Won that ball well, won the free well, and Kieran Delaney now with a chance. The side's level. Kieran Delaney dead straight in front of the post, kicks it in, puts it over the bar. Kieran Delaney with a 30-metre free, Tom Bowe fouled in possession. And Park Ratheniska lead with 5 minutes gone in this opening half. Kick out from Carl Fitzgerald, drops low. On the run, Kieran Delaney, strong player going forward on the right boot, kicks it in, looking for his third score. That's a great score from Kieran Delaney. Super point, took the ball in the middle of the field when it broke from that Polish kick out. And the super point on the run from Kieran Delaney, and that's his third. 2 from frees, 1 from play. 5.5 minutes gone. Jamie Flanagan went high, the ball coming out off the hand of the Barrowhouse player. Long ball down, but it goes out to the left and wide. Kick out comes, this is a better one from Carl Fitzgerald. Up goes Ogie, breaks the ball down. It was gathered by Mike Murphy. Bursting out of the ball, wing half back Shea Phelan. Shea Phelan is fouled. Takes the left footed kick across to the far side, picked up by Peter Carberry. Put off back there by Jamie Cahill. Jamie getting married shortly, way up in County Donegal. Right down along the sideline, young Colin Brennan fighting for it there. Tussling hard and going down. Winning the ball is the captain of Barrowhouse. Joe Murphy. Ball delivered outside, little tipple on the ground for Ian Whelan. Ian Whelan wins it, running on inside him with Sean Langton. Ian Whelan trying to go, but going nowhere. But the ball runs inside kindly. Oh, he couldn't pick it up at the first attempt. The challenge then coming in from Kieran Delaney. He appealed to the referee. And the foul was committed on Keith Langton. But really Barrowhouse should have had the ball gathered and be heading for goal, heading for glory. And now it's Donny Kingston with a chance to narrow the gap. Kicks it in, puts it over the bar. Three points to 2 then, with 8.5 minutes gone. This could be a battle between the county minor of last year and the county minor of this year. Ball bounces back inside. Back covering centre half back James Grufferty. Doing well. Sean Langton up along the wing. Skinny White coming out to it, but picked the ball off the ground to Tommy White. Oh, great dive there from Dennis Brennan. Used to play in attack, now back in the full back line, with a poor ball out from Ogie Green, picked up by James Malone, delivered outside for Shea Phelan. Phelan inside to Joe Murphy. Oh, this is good play. Hickton working for it on the far side. There's Mark O'Donoghue, missed it back outside to Mark O'Donoghue again. Punches it back in to down Joe Murphy. Murphy with a long tail across, but is intercepted. Ger Ramsbottom, long kick down along the far side. Him up by Brendan Fingerland into Cahill Cathal Green on the run. This is a good run. Inside him is Tom Bowe. Still going forward. He delivered to the ball with a passion of a bad one. And Tom Bowe is absolutely disgusted with it. Should have been left inside him, and he was reaching back for it. Ball up to Shea Phelan. Phelan on the run. Tackled by Brendan Fingerton. Still going forward. Oh, great interception. The hand in from Tommy White. Brendan Fingerton. Long ball down. Aim down towards Tom Bowe. Tom wins it. And wins it well. He's been held. Delivers it back inside. Colin Brennan. Then the kick coming in, but straight into the hands of the goalkeeper, Carl Fitzgerald. Well worked out of the defence. James Grufferty. Donny Kingston back. Tackled by Danny Larkin. And David Larkin going in strong. Donny Kingston, only 16 years of age, but certainly he's a fine footballer. The ball kicked forward, kicked that straight out over the sideline, the side of the field. Gerald Lansbottom. Left footed kick in for Tom Bowe. Bowe went diving down, touched the ball on the ground, referee didn't see it. Bowe still fighting for it, now has it in his hand, been tackled, all ends up, hops the ball, strength bringing him forward, he has the experience as well, and that's a great score from Tom Bowe. Well, he might have touched it on the ground before that, but got away with it. And then worked really hard, shaking off his marker and getting a little bit of space to put it between the posts. Super point. Four points to 2 then. Ratheniska lead. But remember, they're playing with a very strong breeze. Ball forward, Dennis Brennan. Barrowhouse man up on his back. Brennan got a bit of a knock, and he's okay, he's back on his feet. Brendan Fingerton. Fingerton turns his man and going away at Brendan Fingerton, but the ball knocked away from him, but he's foul going forward. And it'll be a chance for Kieran Delaney again. Kieran Delaney dead straight in front of the post, kicks it in, punts it in, puts it over the bar. That's great shooting from Kieran Delaney. 4 points from him. Five points to 2 then, with just 13 minutes gone in this opening half. Ratheniska lead. Ball well won. Sean Langton kicks it away to Gerald Lansbottom. Lansbottom inside for Tom Bowe. Bowe being held. And his experienced wily old player gives it to Kieran Delaney. Delaney with a shot. Delaney with a goal, but I don't think the referee will allow it. Says it was taken too quickly. Here's Tom Bowe again using his vast experience. Chipped in over the bar by Kieran Delaney. Six points to 2 then. 14 minutes gone in this opening half. Barrowhouse player down injured. He's a Donny Kingston. Attention will be called in from the sideline. Big kick from Kieran Delaney in towards Tom Bowe. Bowe breaks the ball down well. Picked up by Shamie Flanagan, and Shamie Flanagan puts it over the bar. Well worked goal. Kieran Delaney's long kick in, broken down by Tom Bowe, and there was Shamie Flanagan to pick it up and top it over. Seven points to 2 then, a little bit of a gap opening, but remember there is a strong breeze. Great catch by Kingston on the far side. Left-footed chip back into the middle. Out to it is Jamie Cahill. Cahill Green. Long ball down for Shamie Flanagan. Colin Brennan's out to it first. Brennan wins the ball well and going forward, but it was a poor ball, but it broke well. Back for Kieran Delaney. Delaney goes off on his bike and still going forward. Kieran Delaney, still the run is on. Tackle as he's going forward, still in possession, trying to get it back, gets it back to Tom Bowe. Tom Bowe kicks it high into the clouds, goes to the right and wide. 2 wide for Ratheniska. Foul committed on James Malone. Free quickly taken by James Gufferty. That's a great catch. Punched outside to Sean Langton. Langton forward, but Andy Moran was coming like a train. Lovely little chip along the ground by Shamie Flanagan. Right, he picked up an injury as well. Oh, Gerald, that's a dangerous tackle on Gerald's bottom as he was kicking the ball. And there's players down all over the place, but that was certainly was dangerous. Caught from behind as he was kicking. Back we play, Cahill Green, long ball, pushing the back on Colin Brennan. Colin is fouled just on the 20-metre line. And Kieran Delaney looking for his 6th point of the game. Sub coming in for Barrowhouse. It's their number 20, Mike Langton, in for James Gufferty. Great Barrowhouse name is Langton. Kieran Delaney kicks it in, puts it over the bar. 20 minutes gone in this opening half. And Kieran Delaney after the foul on Colin Brennan. Put 6 points between the sides. That's a sizable gap. Remember in the opening game, the Junior B football final, it was 6 points to no score at half time, and the team that had no score came back and won it eventually. Early days yet. Cahill breaks it down, picked up by Joe Murphy. Joe Murphy wins a free, takes it quickly. Taken on the run by Peter Carberry. Carberry going forward. Been tackled all around. Gerald Lanswell putting in a tackle. Gives it to Donny Kingston. Kingston makes his way forward. Looking for the score. Puts it over the bar. Donny Kingston shows his class, shows his skill, shows his huge strength as well for a young fellow. Burst his way forward. An excellent score from play. Good work by Peter Carberry. And that could be an important point. All of the points scored against the Breeze could be important. 8 points to 3 then, 21 minutes played. Shamie Flanagan fouled, but kicks away the ball. Back to covering is Shea Phelan. Worked outside of James Malone. Back to Shea Phelan. Punched on forward to Mike Langton. Joe Murphy. Murphy on the run. Ball intercepted by full-back Dennis Brennan, but he fouls it on the ground. Free then for Donny Kingston. Just one about 35 metres out to the left of the post. He's a deadly kicker of a ball. Kicks it in and puts it wide. Ball was very close. Goalkeeper and the umpire looking at it long and hard. Brian Ransbottom with the kick out. Big left-footed kick up to go. Cahalog was round high for it, but going and winning the ball was James Malone, and winning himself a free as well. Kick by Donny Kingston on inside. Two players tripping up each other. Back covering is Dennis Brennan. Brennan punches it outside to Mark Delaney. Delaney comes flying away. Oh, that was a heavy tackle. And right around the head. And really you can't protest your innocence for that one. Shea Phelan, the wing half back. And the number 13, who is Mark O'Donoghue, being spoken to severely by the referee, wagging the finger at him. And he's going to have his name for something happened earlier, I do believe. John Flynn's not finished with him yet. Mark Delaney then coming off the field, so it certainly was a heavy tackle. 2 yellow cards picked up there for Barrowhouse players. One was the aggressor there, Shea Phelan, but Mark Donoghue for something else he did. And Mark Delaney shakes his head as he comes off and severely disappointed. Onto the field is Pat McAvoy. And Delaney, a hugely influential player. And well, we'll see will he be able to take some part in the game later as the ball breaks inside. Broken there for Mike Langton. Tommy Murphy, but it's cut away by Andy Moran, but it breaks kindly. Back outside to Keith Langton. Big kick goes across the far side. Jamie Carl is over there trying to break it down. Kingston in after along the end line. Working away in, a good tackle but in, and it's wide. I thought it was the last touch was from Dennis Brennan, but the umpire and referee are right on the spot. Brian Ransbottom with the kick out end. Donny Kingston out in the middle of the field. The ball broken down by Cahalog, down to Tommy White. White down to Colin Brennan. Brennan gives it, he tried to give a lovely ball across, but he just went to win it back again. Then he passes it to Kieran Delaney. Delaney with a little chip inside, but racing across together will be Paul Langton. Paul, the full back, coming out and dropped it, picked it up again. Well worked outside with the ball given away. And Tom Bowe picks it up. Back inside for Flanagan. Back in for Tom Bowe. Bowe on the edge of the square. The shot. Goal! The goal for Tom Bowe. Took it out nowhere. Rattled on the far side. And well, he has been doing that for many years. Did it for Laois. And now doing it for Park Ratheniska in the county final. And that could be a hugely important goal. Super shot, but it really Barrowhouse have themselves to blame. Should have had the ball cleared, had it on the far side. Poor pass, intercepted. Bowe inside to Flanagan, back inside to Bowe, and from the tightest of angles he squares it home. Ball up, Barrowhouse on the attack. I need scores now. Oh, and that certainly won't work. 8 points to gap now as we're heading towards half time. 28.5 minutes played. Brian Ransbottom, low, down along the far side, chasing out to it. Pat McAvoy, the sub, came on for Mark Delaney. McAvoy forward to Cathal Green. Long kick straight down along the middle. It'll be cut off back there. It wasn't cut off. Picked up by Colin Brennan. Punches a lovely ball to Kieran Delaney. Delaney on the run and going forward. Kieran Delaney, and he puts it over the bar. Kieran Delaney with another fabulous score. Well intercepted behind, and Colin Brennan giving a lovely ball outside. 29 minutes gone. 1 goal and 9 points to 3 points. There's 9 between the sides. Jamie Flanagan putting in the tackle, and the tackle then coming in from Jerry Ransbottom, and the foul committed. The free taken by the man who was fouled, Sean Langton. Left footed kick right down along the middle. Oh, but it's just things not going for Barrowhouse at the moment. Ogie Green coming out of it. Strong player. Still going forward. Turns around it. Gives it back to Dennis Brennan. Dennis turns quickly. Kicks a long ball across to the unmarked Jerry Ransbottom on the far side. Jerry now with a left footed kick right down for Tom Bowe. Might hop kindly for him. He was waiting inside. The old dog for the hard road. Wins it well. Turning the jersey pulled off him and tipped it on his toe. And Tom Bowe is foul on the far side. But he certainly is proving a handful for full forward back Paul Langton. Brendan Fingleton will have a pot for this one from the far side of the field. Tom Bowe marshalling his troops inside in the edge of the square, and they got out. Brendan Fingleton with a kick and a good one. Bowe was under this one. And went, no, he didn't win it. The ball broken down. Back there is Donny Kingston, and he has to travel a long way back. He should be up around the way deep in attack. But he's back there covering in defence, and that says something about the task ahead of Barrowhouse at the moment. But it's won by Joe Murphy. Did well going forward, tackled by Colin Brennan. Murphy wins a free. Chipped across to Donny Kingston, tackled by Cathal Green. Kingston making his way forward, foul, quickly taken free, but he kicks it away to Donny, and the referee gives him a chance to take it again. I see Mark Delaney heading off, and his injury must be a serious one. Picked up with a jaw injury, and that certainly is disappointing for him. Big day for him, big day for the Twins, but heading off to the dressing room to get something else. They've been working on the sideline, obviously. Not too happy about it. Kingston going forward, on the right boot, kicks it in, dangerous ball. Punched in, punched over the bar. Dangerous ball in from Donny Kingston. As it was dropping inside, in was the full forward, Roger Grufferty. And he punched the ball over the bar. 33 minutes gone now in this opening half. It was corner forward, Mark Donoghue. In fact, Mark Donoghue getting the fist to it inside. Punch down in the middle. Picked up by Shea Phelan. Ball knocked away from him. Kieran Delaney wins it. Forward to Cathal Green. Howard on into 2 tackles. 1 either side. Eight points between the sides, 1-9 to 4 points. High ball in. Tombo goes up high again, breaks the ball down and wins it on his knees. Gets back up, punches it back outside, out to Kieran Delaney. Delaney under a bit of pressure now. Onto the right boot, kicks it in, across the face of the goal, and his first miss of the day from Kieran Delaney. He has 7 points scored. As we're heading for half time, 34 minutes played. John Flynn calling for the ball. Goalkeeper in no hurry to kick it out. It's half time in the Laois Junior A Football Championship final, and certainly Barrowhouse, looking for their first title in many years, have it all to do in the second half, but they will have the benefit of a breeze that's not as strong as it was for the Junior B game. But at half time it's Park Ratheniska who lead 1 goal and 9 points to Barrowhouse 4 points. Of the second half, teams ready for action. John Flynn throws it in, broken down, but intelligent play by Park Ratheniska in the middle of the field. Cathal Green, 1 goal and 9 to 4 points. 8 points a gap inside the ball, delivered inside to Tombo. Tom on the left boot, takes it in and puts it over the bar. He's in trouble with his back. I saw him getting severe physio at half time, but turning onto the left boot that time, popping it over the bar. That was a good score. One goal and 10 then to 4 points, 9 points between the sides. Down off the ball, there's a Park Ratheniska man laid out on the ground. And certainly the Park Ratheniska manager is absolutely incensed. The referee is running inside to the umpires, and we'll just have to wait and see whether they see anything. But I know there's severe question marks being asked. Park Ratheniska manager Brendan Delaney is incensed. He had the fist up. Whether he saw what happened, I don't know. There's a Barrowhouse man seems to have got a bit of a bloody nose as well. And now the 2 managers are having words. Billy Ryan and Brendan Delaney. Did referee John Flynn find out anything? Can he show any light? The Park Ratheniska man is on his back. The Barrowhouse man is up, but there's a bit of blood coming, so it may have been 6 of one, half a dozen of the other. And I think it's Shamie Flanagan. He's taking a drink out of a magic bottle. John Flynn asking the linesman Pat Scully, did he see anything? And Pat was looking the other direction. And Flanagan is very groggy. Shamie Flanagan, should I say. So nobody saw nothing. See Desi Conroy warming up in the sideline for Park Ratheniska. Jerry Ransbottom convicted of doing a bit of holding on midfielder James Malone. Oh, well broken down, but the ball breaks kindly for Donny Kingston. He was going forward with a foul committed on Mark Donoghue. And Mark O'Donoghue free will give Donny Kingston a chance to narrow the gap. 1-10 to 4 points. 9 points between the sides. Is it too much for Barrowhouse to pull back? Donny Kingston. It's a lovely kicker of a ball, Donny Kingston. Three and a half minutes played in the second half. 8 points to gap now. Kick out comes from Brian Ransbottom. Cahallow Green breaks it down, picked up by Kieran Delaney. He goes off on a run, chips a lovely little ball out across to Brendan Fingerton. Fingerton going forward on the right side. He likes to get it back onto the left boot, turning and twisting with the ball still. Chips it inside to Kieran Delaney. He has scored 7 points so far. He delivers a lovely ball in, and really should have been put over. Johnny Nevin in. And Johnny Nevin just coming off the post. Didn't see the change at half time. Looks like it's Stephen Dennehy that's gone off, and Johnny Nevin that's in. I think it is. On the Park Ratheniska side, great catch by Gerald Ransbottom. Gives it to Kieran Delaney. Left footed kick from Kieran, right down along the middle, down to Tom Bowe. Tom on the right boot, chips it inside to Shamie Flanagan, twisting and turning with the ball, but he just got rid of it. And picked up back there by James Malone. But the pressure being put on, Malone has it again, and coming forward. Over to the captain, Tommy MacDonald. MacDonald shot, but it's great tackling by Park Ratheniska. Back to MacDonald again. On the ground, forces his way forward, wins a free, takes it quickly to Donny Kingston. Donny, long stride coming forward with the ball, kicks it right for the kick, right down along the middle. But back there is Dennis Brennan. Dennis does well, gives it across to Skinny White, Skinny to Ogie Green. Ogie going forward, runs into trouble. He must get it back, tries to get it back along the ground. The boot was in from the corner forward. Mark O'Donoghue, he's already on a yellow card, as David Larkin wants to take the free quickly. Kicks it across to Ogie. Cahallow on the run, outside him is Johnny Nevin. Gives it outside to Johnny. Johnny knocked to ground, no free given. Gives it back to Ogie again. Ogie with a chance, but goes to ground, pushed over. Again he's bottled up, and the knees in on him from behind, and the free given against Cahallow Green. Park Ratheniska player too near the ball with Johnny Nevin. Free taken across the far side over towards Kingston. David Larkin tried to go up with him, but he managed just too big for him. And but Larkin holding on to him, holding him out, and no free given either. Still trying to keep on his toe. Kingston not getting a chance to kick it now. A lovely little left foot chip from across the side of the field. The chance now for Barrowhouse. The kick coming in from Ian Whelan in around the square. Brian Ransbottom took it cleanly and back down. Another slap on Kieran Delaney this time. And his twin brother Mark going off in the first half with what could be serious teeth or jaw injuries. Jamie Carl taking too much out of the ball. The ball punched back inside again. And Dennis Brennan went very, very high that time. Very, very high indeed. It was head high. And the referee will surely talk to Dennis Brennan, the Park Ratheniska fullback, protesting his innocence, but it was a high tackle right on the head. Too high as the ball was dropping. Barrowhouse thinking about a couple of substitutions. Another Langton being worn up, Stephen Langton. And Kieran Murphy. Meanwhile, a chance now for Donny Kingston to narrow the gap a little bit closer. Still a big gap. Kingston drives it across, comes off the post, comes back outside, back to Kingston again. This time he has a chance, and this time he kicks it a mile wide. He was going for a goal the last time, trying to sneak it into the far corner. The shot was a little bit too high. And a let off there for Park Ratheniska. Brian Ransbottom. Up goes Cahill, breaks a great ball down, picked up by Jamie Carr, with the ball knocked out of his hand and one back. This is more like it from Barrowhouse. Ian Whelan on the run. Ian Whelan going forward, being chased inside by Pat Mack. Still Ian Whelan, still with the ball, gives it across then to his cornerback, who's Mike Murphy. Murphy back over to the wing half back, Shea Phelan. Shea Phelan goes for the score. It'll drop in around the square. Up goes Brian Ransbottom, punches the ball out, but the referee was giving a free out. Barrowhouse player in the square. Dual substitution then. 22 and 19 coming on. Kieran Murphy and Stephen Langton. And I haven't seen two players go off as yet. There's only one off. There's two in fact gone now, yes indeed. Cornerback Mike Murphy is off. Foul on Cahill. Jerry Ransbottom will take the free. Kicks it low down along the middle. Jamie Flanagan comes out to it, trying to chip it out to the side. Picked up there by James Malone. Big kick then from Mike Langton. Chip inside into the middle. Corner forward Ian Whelan. Whelan kicks in a high dangerous ball. A chance inside for the sub inside, who's Kieran Murphy. Murphy in the square and picks it off the ground. Picked it off the ground and the free out to Park Ratheniska. Brian Ransbottom out of the hands. Big kick. Kieran Delaney pushed off the ball. Andy Moran. Kept in play on the far side by Brendan Fingleton. Back to Kieran Delaney. Delaney with a big kick. It's a massive kick. Aimed inside towards Tom Bowe and Jamie Flanagan. Jamie Flanagan being held and the free into Park Ratheniska. Kieran Delaney. 12 minutes gone in the second half. Ships it over the bar for his 8th score of the game, Kieran Delaney. Nine points between the sides again. 13 minutes gone in the second half. Pushing the back for Cahill, will do enough for the ball. Jamie Flanagan takes the free quickly. Brendan Fingleton wins it. Playing very well, Brendan Fingleton. Cahill green. Huge kick inside for Cahill. Back inside for net for Tom Bowe, but he just couldn't get a hand to it. The shot being pulled off young Colin Brennan. Gives it back outside and threw the ball to the referee. As Johnny never had it in possession. Tommy McDonald with the ball. Stephen Langton. Joe Murphy. Murphy to chip forward. Left footed kick back in. Oh, great catch back there by Jamie Cahill. Ogie, and that was a pull up from Ogie, might work out all right. Bouncing into it, Johnny Nevin gives it back to Pat Mack again. Pat Mack up along the wing for David Larkin. That's great play. Park Ratheniska out of defence, and David Larkin still going forward. Gives it across for Ogie. Leaves it for Shamey Flanagan. Shamey, he has Larkin back outside him. Can't get rid of the ball. Being tackled all ends up. And referee John Flynn will bring the ball forward to the middle of the field. Shamey Flanagan throwing it away. Big kick then from Mike Langton. Ball picked on the ground to the referee, and the free in is to Barrowhouse. Referee brings it forward again because somebody was opening their mouth. Referee pointing the finger at Kieran Delaney. And now it's a 20-metre free. Will he go for a goal again? Blasted in, but blasted over the bar, Donny Kingston. 111 to 6 points. 15 minutes gone now in the second half. Tony Kingston has scored 5 of Barrowhouse's 6 points and delivered the other one that was punched over the bar by corner forward Mike Donoghue. Ball across this side, won by Barrowhouse with our midfielder Peter Carberry. Tony Kingston going forward, delivers it back in the middle as 3 men descended on him, and he took the return pass and knocks Ogie out of the way and gets in the left-footed kick. That's a great score from Tony Kingston. That's a super score from the young man. Pure physique and pure skill. Magnificent score. Surrounded by 3 or 4 Park Ratheniska players, still got a shot in. It's down to 7 points. Desi Conroy is in. Desi Conroy for Shamey Flanagan. Oh, great catch on the far side from Jerry Lansbottom, but somehow left the ball behind him. Taken by Barrowhouse. Is there a comeback in him? On the run is Mike Langton. Langton going forward. Tommy Moran trying to keep him out. Langton had a couple of attempts at it. Gives it back to far side, ball is taken down. And coming away is Kieran Delaney, back defending. What a game he's having. Kieran Delaney again, making room for himself and going forward, and tackle all ends up foul in the free. He might take it himself, even way back there. Desi Conroy in pursuit of this one, but the ball beats him out over the sideline. Down along the wing, Donny Kingston back covering now. David Larkin got the boot in, kicked it away, but the referee gave it the free against him for a bit of holding in the back. Slowly but surely, with 17 and a half minutes gone, Barrowhouse are just eating away, kicking a couple of points, eating away at this lead, and another one would narrow the gap to just 6 points. 2 kicks at the ball if they're in the right place. But Donny now kicks it in. Brian Lansbottom takes it, drops it short, stepped out over the end line. That he takes it quickly, kicked outside to Gerald Lansbottom, punched it for Skinny White to run after. Ahead of him is Kieran Delaney. Delaney will take it and go on his bike. The gap is closing, but Delaney's going strong. Kieran Delaney, great run from him. Little chip back into the middle. Didn't go where he intended it to go. Out to it is Colin Brennan. Brennan came in late in from behind, committed a foul, and the free out to Barrowhouse. Another sub on, that's Kevin Phelan for Barrowhouse. Haven't seen a sub go off or a player go off. Yes. Now they're equal in numbers. Great play, Pat Mack. Marvellous play. Coming forward, give it to Johnny Nevin. Nevin upended. Ogie. Cross for Brendan Fingleton. Punch back into Ogie again. Ogie Green runs into trouble, being tackled. Outside him here, Johnny Nevin. Little Johnny takes it and cuts back into the middle, but he was tripped on the 45-metre line. Now it looks like Park Ratheniska are going to defend this lead because they brought Laois Green back to Mark Downey Kingston, and David Larkin coming out to the middle of the field as Kieran Delaney kicks it in, and his first miss of the day. While they're allowed another one, he has kicked 8 points so far. Stopwatch says there's 20 minutes gone. Oh, great play, Pat Mack. He's played very well since he came on a sub. Going forward, tries to get rid of it, left it behind him. Picked up by Downey Kingston, tackled, fouled, takes the free quickly himself. The ball hops inside. Barrowhouse punch back into the middle. A chance here of an overlap of a man inside as well. Opening up the defence. There's chance of a goal. Oh, great block down. Super block by Jamie Call. David Larkin is out after, but he's foul. That was a super block from David Call. Jamie Call. Looked like they were heading for goal. But Jamie Call got down. Blocked the ball. Joe Murphy. Joe tackled as he kicked the ball. It'll be a free from where the ball landed. Referee halting play. He might have ordered with Gerard on bottom as well. Well, certainly yellow card. Certainly had Barrowhouse managed to squeeze in a goal there. It would have put him within striking distance, but there's 7 points between the sides still. Time is ticking on. 8 minutes left in the game. Ball in around the square. Trying to keep it in play. Brian Ransbottom. Big kick with the left foot. Up to go, broken down. There's Jamie Call again, did well under pressure, now soloing out of it. Chips it across the far side, but Joe Murphy, like the live where he is, cuts in, knocks it away. Picked up by Kevin Phelan. Phelan gives it back to Keith Langton. Langton drills a long one inside. Dennis Brennan is under it and going backwards. Ball falls inside, but the kick is kicked. Got a touch from a Park Ratheniska defender. Out for a 45. All of the pressure now being applied. By Barrowhouse. Downey Kingston, little chip forward, looking for the return pass. Back to Kingston again. He'll try to go all the way maybe. Kicks it in left footed. Puts it over the bar. There's 6 between the sides. "24 minutes gone. Barrowhouse have got 3 in a row. "6 points. What a goal would do for them. Park Ratheniska under pressure. Up to go in the middle. Kieran Delaney breaks it down to Ogie, and Ogie was bowled over. Good play by Kieran Delaney again. Lizzie Conroy, mad for a taste of the action up front. Right, Gerard's bottom, low inside to Colin Brennan. Colin Brennan wins it, tackle heavily, tips it on the toe, tries to make his way forward, gives it across to Kieran Delaney. Delaney turns, fouled, and the free in will be to Park Ratheniska, and Kieran Delaney will have a chance himself as young Colin Brennan picked up a knock, goes down injured. Seems to have picked up a bit of a knock to the top of his left thigh. Kieran Delaney will take the free. Kicks it in. That's a great score from Kieran Delaney. That was all of 40 metres out against the breeze. A super kick. His 9th of the game, and it relieved a bit of a siege. 7 points is the gap now again. 1 goal and 12 to 8 points. Gerard's bottom went high, but James Malone went higher. Tackle going forward. Wins a free. Donny Kingston calling for down along the wing. Cahalo Green taking up the marking duties. Big kick to launch in inside. Breaks. Chance here now for Barrowhouse. Punch back outside. Back out to Shea Phelan. His shot going way across, trying to keep it in play, but it goes out to the right and wide. Four minutes left. Park Ratheniska, who were favoured for this title a year ago and won all of their games right up into the final, but have had a very good Portlaoise team and got a bit of a hammering on the day, but have come back this year and certainly now look to be within reach of that title. Kingston's inside, but well broken down back there by Cahalogue, picked up by Dennis Brennan, who wins a free outside to Andy Moran. Long time playing is Andy Moran. Got an interception, picked up by Ian Whelan. Ian Whelan goes for the score maybe, drops it in, Kingston's in there, trying to break it down, and there is Cahalogue Green again. Having a mighty game as Cahalogue. Punched outside him by Jamie Carl, to Johnny Nevin, back to Cahalogue, who took it on the run and going forward. That's great style and great play by Green. Still going forward, long ball across then to Brendan Fingleton. Kieran Delaney calling for the ball inside to young Colin Brennan. What a game he has had in his first county final. Played his underage football in Ballyfin, but the father moving back out to Ratheniska to the homeland and playing his first county final with his father's home club. Kieran Delaney will take this one. This is all of 50 metres out. Big kick from Kieran Delaney in towards Tom Bowe. Tom breaks the ball down, almost had it in his hand, and then a rugby tackle as he pulls him to the ground. The referee says play on. 2 players went for that one. But picked up by Johnny Nevin. Tackle, ball over, brought to the ground. Across to Kieran Delaney, looking for his 10 point. He might get it this time. He's going forward, still Kieran Delaney, running to a stone wall on the right boot, kicks it in. Massive kick. That's a massive point from Kieran Delaney. The perfect 10. 28 minutes gone, and Kieran Delaney putting in a man of the match performance. There is a trophy sponsored by Leeds Credit Union, and at this minute, well, with a little over a minute and a half to go, it's hard to see anyone else winning it. 10 points, massive point from play, but Barrowhouse work it out. 113, 8 points between the sides. On the run is Ian Whelan. Kingston calling for it in the middle. He'll get it as well, but in a little bit strong with the boot. Picked up by Pat Mack. Gives it back to David Larkin. What a game he has had. Strong ball outside. Back at Gerald Lansbottom, didn't go for the ball, went for the man, and the Barrowhouse man won it. Was Kieran Murphy. Kingston forward to Keith Langton. Langton went for the score and kicked it wide. Well, they say you have to lose one to win one, and Barrowhouse haven't been in one for a long time. Park Ratheniska, well, they lost one last year. They're coming back now into the last minute of the game. Well, it looks like they're underway. 8-point lead. 1 goal and 13 points to 8 points. What a year it has been for Barrowhouse. They won the league, aided by young Kingston. He won a minor B medal as well. Looks like disappointment for him today. The ball won by James Malone. They're not giving up without fighting to the bitter end, but James Malone fouling the ball as he was going forward. Parker is scoring on a sub. The ball forward to Kieran Delaney and Colin Brennan. Back inside to Andy Moran. Back to Tombo again. Hugely influential player right throughout the first half. Picked up a bit of an injury then. Hasn't seen much of the action in the second, but still takes a lot of watching. The ball forward then to Andy Moran. To Colin Brennan. Colin Brennan from an almost impossible angle, and it was impossible. He kicked it wide. Sub is Adrian Flannery coming on for Park Ratheniska. But time is almost up. 30 and a half minutes played. Gerald Lansbottom getting a rest just right at the finish. What a game he has played. And Adrian Flannery coming on. Well broken out by Brendan Finkelton. Picked up by Johnny Nevin. Nevin on the run and going forward. He'd like a score to finish under the left boot, but he never had control of it and kicks it to the left and wide. 31 minutes played. James Malone. Big man going forward. Tackled by Flannery. Runs into Dennis Brennan. Gets a free. Malone will leave it to Kingston. Donny Kingston has kicked 7 points by erecting. All bar one of his sides total. Chips this one inside. Looking for the goal maybe. The kick. Oh, Brian Lansbottom takes it. Takes it on his chest and comes out of it, but loses the ball. But they knocked to ground as he was coming out, the big man, getting a smack in the jaw for himself. And he's in a little bit of trouble. And Paddy Smith, the medical man with Park Ratheniska, trotting on down, and big Brian is flat out in the square. It's all over! It's all over, and Park Ratheniska are the Laois Junior A football champions. Tremendous performance from them. Right from the throw-in they got stuck in. Got the opening score of the game. We're down at half-time to lead by 8 points. 1 goal and 9 to 4 points. Thanks to the goal, a cracking goal from Tom Bowe. But really, the man of the match, the star of the show, undoubtedly Kieran Delaney. 10 points for him out of a total of 1 goal and 13 points. He was an outstanding minor, and it looks like he's going to be an outstanding senior player as well. It's junior at the moment, it'll be the immediate next year. Who knows where this Park Ratheniska team can finish up. Final score, Park Ratheniska 1 goal and 13 points. Barrowhouse 8 points.
Of the county board, I want to congratulate both teams on a fine sporting game. I want to thank the referee and his officials, and it's not an easy job refereeing, and I just want to thank John Flynn and his officials for the job they've done. I also want to welcome the Laois Credit Union to sponsor Man of the Match for all our championships and sponsor our local championships, both leagues and our championships. So I have Harold Fingerton, a Ratheniska man here, who is chairman of the Port Laois Credit Union, and he's going to present Man of the Match to Kieran Delaney. I want to say hard luck to Barrowhouse, small rural club like Ratheniska, I suppose, but their day will come, and keep up the good work, and we'll see you back here this time next year. And to sincerely congratulate Park Ratheniska on their great win. It's a long time coming. Thought they were going to do the double, but it wasn't to be. Congratulations to them. They have a great club out there, well organised. I'm sure they have all their facilities that they need now, and they can concentrate on playing the game, and we look forward to them bigger and better things to come. So congratulations to Park Ratheniska. Another minute or two won't make any difference after waiting so long. So it gives me great pleasure to present the Junior A Championship Trophy to Cathal Green, captain of Park Ratheniska.
You don't know how proud I am to be standing up here in front of all of Ratheniska and these fucking 30 lads fucking behind me. But that's what it is. That's the show. But firstly, I'd like to sympathise with Barrowhouse for giving us a great game. We played G back St. Paddy's Day, boys, and he gave us a fucking free at the start of the year. And since that day, we knew we were going to be no pushovers. So first of all, I'd like to give you 3 cheers. Hip hip! Hooray! Hip hip! Hooray! Hip hip! Hooray! It's 18 years since we were here, and I think it's well deserved at this stage. We're short a few of our panel today. One lad is away on his wedding, and it's his tough honeymoon. It's his tough. He's in hard luck not to be here, and I'm sure there's going to be another day out for him. And there's 2 or 3 injuries that came our way in the last few weeks. Ned Flanagan is number 1, and I know that his heart was out there with us today, and I'd like to sympathise with him, but he'll be back again. I'd like to thank the management that's after sticking with us all year. We started back training there in February. I'd like to thank firstly Brendan Delaney, the manager. You all know him, he's a gentle lad. The selectors as well. Jim Moran, Pat Brennan, physios, Sprattles, and Willie Shorten. A few of us paid a visit to him there during the year, keep us going as well. Most of all, I'd like to thank these 30 lads behind us. There's 32, 33 at training every night for the last 6 weeks, and they're after giving it all. We had 15 going out today, and without the 16 or 17 that was on the line, we wouldn't have this cup today, because each one of them is after pushing us all the way to get this trophy. Thank you. I'd also like to thank the main man behind our physical training this year, Sean Sullivan. He's a lily white, but we won't hold that against him. And I'd like to thank all the fans of Ratheniska that's after following us all year. And fair play to you, he kept after us. I know this is third time lucky. He's probably wondering were we ever going to win one. But here we are now. And we still have a Leinster Championship to play, so we might have more silver for the end of the year anyway. So keep after us and keep cheering us on. I'd like to thank our chairman, Harry Ranspa, for keeping us on our toes all year as well. Without him and all the work that's after going on back in Park Ratheniska, everyone knows the surroundings back there. The football field is in brilliant, so it is, condition. Right. I'm going to give the mic here to Ned to finish up. Say a few words. Here. Go on. Praise captain. Wrap it up.
Come here. That's a great loss here. Mind that shoulder. Right now, come on. Get a picture on the pitch. Well, Tom Bow, how did that feel?
It feels very good. Great victory now, in fairness. And the boys have trained very hard all year. In fairness, Jack. They've started off back last September. Bitterly disappointed after losing last year. It's nice to be part of it. Nice to come back to Stradley. Nice to assist them. Took a lot of stick before I left, and it's a sweet one.
Nice to be back there.
It's nice. Nice to be back with the home club. And proud day for the whole family. Proud day for the Laois in Park, and I'm delighted to be part of it.
And a goal. What about a goal? Cracking goal.
Yeah, you guys. No, went in anyway, but there'd be days to go in, they wouldn't go in. There was a great ball. Jamie Flanagan did first while, but the boys worked very hard. Colin Brennan, I think, did very well to win the ball back and flicked it to me, and I threw it into young Jamie Flanagan. I thought he was going to go for himself. He threw it back to me and just went around the keeper. I was lucky enough and went in, like, you know. So
you started with Park, you were only a young fella. Now you're the senior citizen.
Senior citizen. Well, I think I give Andy more than that credit now. I think Andy's the senior citizen, but not far off, and I feel it as well. I surely do. I feel it. But it'll be another year or two in this, and I'd like to keep it going and try and get them up, and we'll try and do one in the intermediate ranks. And you never know. Look at Ireland's Clean, Ireland's Skill Crews. They started at nothing, and they came up along junior B, junior intermediate, and some fine players. And it's nice to bring on the young fellas. A lot of young lads there, and it'll be nice for them. Like.
Well done, Tom.
Thanks very much. Thank you very much. Cheers.
Well, Brendan, sweet victory.
Great. It's great. The job was tough going. It's tougher than playing, so it is. So.
Just how to manage your job is a tough job.
It is a tough job.
Says you're going great. You have to go great at everything.
I'll think about it again.
Tough year. You were trying to balance hurling and football, and it didn't work.
No, and I don't think it does work. Unfortunately, but I suppose football got a bit better of a share of it this year than the hurling did, and we're lucky enough to come out and win. But I think the lads knew from last year that it was there if they wanted it, and we took more than 15, took 20, and they kept going ahead. And you see the battle to put in, and I'm delighted for them because they're the lads that had to do it, and they were taking a bit of stick. Probably from me, but they were taking this from other places as well, and they had to fucking put up a show and see what they're going to do it, and they did it today, and thanks be to God. It's a bit of a monkey off our back, I think, and hopefully it will improve from there.
Very often clubs can stay going, not winning finals, but you're up now to...
We're up to intermediate.
Who knows where?
Yeah, well, sure, that's it. We'll take it on from there, and at least we can go with a little bit better ease in our step maybe, and like there's good footballers there all over the place, and we even had to leave a few good footballers on the sideline. But they come in and done the job, and we've even more that'll come on and do the job as well. And I'd like to thank every one of them that was out there, from the youngest to the oldest, done tremendous work. Colin Brennan there was only 16, and the one who's doing, Dizzy came on, Nate on, done the job. Tom Bow, even the lads in the middle there, look what they done,
Tom Bow back there with young fellas.
It is, yeah, sure. He was the thing now, in fairness, he had a bit of confidence, so he was up there in front, and you see what he got there today as well, so he's not finished yet. There's a good bit of mileage still in him, and we'll get a few more year out.
That's what he says. Yeah. So it'll be a couple of days celebration now.
It will, yeah. I hope. I'd just like to commiserate with Ned there, being injured early just last week, and Mark there today. I hope both of them come back, and we have Leinster Junior Championship there, so if we want to put our minds out, we'll see how we can do in that, and we'll give it a bit of a show. And them lads hopefully are back for that.
Well done,
So,
brother.
thank you.
Kieran Delaney, man of the match. You won a couple of them up and down, did you?
Not too many.
Good team performance though.
It was good team performance from number 1 to 15, and any of the subs who come on did on the job for us today.
They're good out shooting form there. 10, the perfect 10 they call that. 10 points.
10
points.
I didn't even know I was there.
You weren't counting.
No, not counting these things in the final, but I'm lucky today and I would have went well for me.
Mark had a good bad old dart in the first half.
Yeah, he was in bad old weather, his jaw, his teeth.
You had to come back and do a bit of defending then as well.
I had to cover 2 positions.
Do, like, isn't it?
Tried to cover 2 positions for him, help him out.
Great win, great work, hard work all year.
It was hard work all year. We put in from January. We said this was our year to either win it or not. It was make or break this year. So luckily enough, we done it in the end.
But after winning with Laois, after winning with the Heat last year, which is the sweetest, winning with the club?
Well, the clubs all become special as well. But actually, when they all come at the time, you all think they're special. But today, I know it's very special for us. Especially.
You give your Leinster Championship now a bit of a crack.
We'll give it a crack now. We'll worry about another day. But sure, we'll celebrate tonight and worry about that then when we go back to training.
Well done, Kieran.
Thanks a million, Jack.
Alcohol, captain, fantastic.
I wouldn't say that now, but we got it anyway. So we've been hereabouts for the last 3 years, and we finally got it anyway. And it's a dream come true to win something like that. This with your club anyway. So
you were all built up for it last year. Went through one beat and then made a great Port Laois team.
Great Port Laois team on the day, and we didn't do ourselves justice on the day. And we remind ourselves today like that we let ourselves down this time last year, and we weren't going to let ourselves down this year. So I think we proved that today.
You got stuck in from early on though. You were intent on putting on the mark.
We knew we had to, because I was down watching Barrowhouse in Collection, and we knew there were going to be no easy pushovers, like, and they were a physical side, and we said we get in and be physical like we were. We came physical, I think, near the end of the year. Semi-final again, Ballinkill. I think we stepped up a gear that day, and we got more intense, and we brought it through to the final.
You hardened up.
We hardened up. Thanks to Brendan Delaney, really. We had to harden up.
He'll be watching this now back in the old pub. Like, tell us about Brendan then. Tell us the secrets.
I won't say anything.
Tough man. Come on. Spill the
He's
beans.
tough man, and he's a great man in certain extents, and everyone appreciates him.
Drove you hard.
He drove us hard, but he might be thick at times, but that's what we need. I'm thick too at times, and if you're not playing well or you're in amongst the game, he'll let you know, and fair play to him for doing that. He's doing it all year, and I think his heart's in the right place, and he's behind this club 100%. So.
Great to be part of the winning team, and even better the captain.
Brilliant. I'm going around here in the days, and it hasn't sunk in yet, because I didn't prepare a speech or nothing, because I wasn't sure. Like,
tempting fate.
No, that's it. So we just stuck at it and delighted now. So.
We'll go and enjoy it and enjoy the celebration. Well done.
Thanks a million, Jack.
Well done.